Alright, so what's up, Call of Duty athletes? Today we got a ton of new news coming out, and bro, like, I gotta keep my glasses on because we're hearing from ex-devs and a new dev too that Modern Warfare 2 Remaster exists, and we also have like a new leak coming through. We're also hearing about Spec Ops, we're also hearing about campaign remastered content, and we're hearing that they're gonna be supporting Spec Ops in the future as well. There is just a lot of things, and I just want to get right into it. As always, remember to be nice to people and to your dogs. Don't be like Alinity and Brooke and smash that like button. Now, first of all, if any journalists are watching this video, just get out of here, okay? We don't want you here. And guys, if you got your pugs, definitely keep them inside. Don't let your pugs out, because apparently ESRB rated Modern Warfare with the rating of M, and I'm glad that it didn't got the A rating though. Like, that would be a disaster, but it got the M rating, and that tells you that if you are a journalist, hey, go pound sand. Now, secondly, we're hearing that Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have agreed to a new initiative where publishers will have to disclose the odds of earning items from loot boxes for all games published on their system going forward. For example, Bobby Boy is found to be crying in his Lambo, and he's like, Activision, put some supply drops. Let's deliver the package, let's deliver the goods to our community. I feel like that if they want to deliver the goods, aka microtransactions, to the community, they would have to tell Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft the odds, like how bad or how good, what are the percentage. I feel like that's what this is all about, but I could be wrong, and I feel like that's a pretty good step forward. Obviously, we need to get better than this though, and bro, I really hope that guys like Josh Hawley can get their schlongs involved in terms of getting the loot boxes banned ASAP. Okay, we need to support guys like Josh Hawley and not guys like who wanna ban video games because they're too realistic. Next up, we're hearing that Modern Warfare will feature a perk to turn streaks into score streaks and specialist perk streaks as well. And this is the direct quote. Now, the homie was like, wait, will you have to use a perk to run specialist? And Joe, quote, nope, the specialist system is an extra option in the perk menu. This option unlocks during player progression. When running a loadout with specialists, your streaks are overridden with extra 3 selected perks. And he also says there will be a bonus like Modern Warfare 3. It will be a subset of the perks, not 100%, but a good amount should feel good. Next up, we're also hearing that Spec Ops and Modern Warfare is a continuation of the campaign, and it will be supported post-launch, and that's a pretty good news. And I quote, continuation of the campaign is what Joel Emslie said, and according to leaks, it's gonna be a little bit like open world. I feel like that, like, once you finish the campaign, you're gonna jump into Spec Ops, and you're gonna be able to free roam in a little area, and there will be like little missions that you can do, and apparently it's gonna be continuation of the campaign, so you're gonna start where you left off, and they are gonna be supporting Spec Ops, and I think that we're gonna be getting like a mission or two like per DLC or however they want to do it. But this is a good news, okay? This is a really good news. On the other hand, Joel said this, quote, we'll have to wait and see in regards to Battle Royale in Modern Warfare. And he did also said that he loves Battle Royale. And when he was asked the question, hey, pick one, Apex Legends or Blackout, he picked Blackout and said that he actually worked on it. And I personally never knew that he worked on it, but I guess that he loves Blackout. And bro, like, I said this a million times, like, if multiplayer is good and if Battle Royale comes out, like, I'm for it, right? Like, I want Battle Royale, I want more bang for my buck, and I hope that Battle Royale doesn't come out on launch day. I hope it comes out, let's say, like 2 or 3 months later. I would prefer it to come out like during the holiday season in Christmas, because that's when the game is gonna get stale. Hopefully not though, but I have good feeling about this game, man. But I don't want Activision to get their schlongs involved. Next up, we got a lot of news, and this is confirming bunch of leaks as well, and it also gives us like a lot of new information as well. Now, Joel did say that Modern Warfare is a whole new storyline, and that to me is pretty good, because I'm a full-on believer that, hey, we can never recreate the past, and we definitely need a new story, right? Like, that's when homies are gonna be getting kicks of dopamine, and that's when homies are gonna be satisfied, and I definitely want homies to be satisfied. Next up, he says that no mission will mirror any old Modern Warfare series missions in the campaign. So we're probably gonna get Soap back, Ghost back. I mean, Soap is confirmed to be back. Like, we're gonna get old characters back because none of the missions will mirror old Modern Warfare series, and to me that's a pretty good news. In regards to remakes of Call of Duty 4 maps, we'll have to wait and see, and that was what Joel said. And let me be real, Black Ops 4 killed that aspect for me, bro. Like, I don't want no remaster maps anymore because Black Ops 4 burned me big time, and I really have a good feeling that Modern Warfare is gonna feel totally new. And if they are like, hey, let's give people one new map per month and let's include a remaster map to go alongside, I'm perfectly fine. Like, one new map and one remake as 402 Thunder, obviously. Come on in. He also says that there are many multiplayer modes that have not been announced. Many, bro. And I think that one of them will be Battle Royale. Secondly, there is a leak that I was told I cannot talk about it though. I believe the leaker told me that I can talk about it after August 12th. And let me be real, I think that one of that is gonna be that. I'm sorry to tease you with, but there is some good stuff coming. But still, I think that we're gonna have one or two more, because many doesn't mean two. A couple mean two or more, but many definitely means like three or more, right? So I'm pretty hyped for this game, bro. Joel's favorite game mode is Ground W because he likes larger player count, and that kind of confirms the fact that Battle Royale is gonna be in it. I mean, leaks have been pretty spot on, and leaks do say that we're gonna have Battle Royale, and the fact that Joel loves it. And he also did comment on the fact that he worked on Blackout and he loves Battle Royale, and he just likes Blackout more than an Apex Legends, so I'm pretty much sold on the idea that they are working on Battle Royale. He also says that vehicle controls are different than that of Black Ops 4. Quote, we're creating a totally different game here. The game has realistic ballistics to weapons in all modes. He also says that you will notice a bullet drop, quote, through a well magnified optics. So when you're actually aiming, you got a 4x scope with it, and you're kind of aiming and you're shooting, you will see a bullet drop. And to me, yo, if I see that, I'm gonna nut. I definitely want real physics in my video games. I know that some Call of Duty players wouldn't like it, but guys, listen. In normal 6v6, obviously we're gonna have small, medium, and some large maps, and large, they aren't gonna be that large, right? So I think that we're not gonna have any issues with any bullet drop mechanic. But in like larger maps, let's say in Battle Royale, and in that map that will support 100 players and 64 players, I feel like that's where we're gonna notice that. And to me, bro, I need that. We need that novelty. We really need that novelty, and I think that this is great for innovation. It's not gonna alienate the fan base, but rather it's gonna enhance the experience, right? And I feel like that's perfect, bro. He also says that engineers tell me it's difficult in regards to making cross-platform play a reality. He also says that not focus on microtransactions, but he added by saying at this point, and the leaks does say that if Black Ops 4, or I mean Modern Warfare, doesn't do well, Activisions are gonna get their schlongs involved and we're gonna have bad microtransactions. So this quote kind of goes hand to hand with that, okay? So I'm not even gonna nitpick that, bro. I hope that this game does good. Campaign in Modern Warfare is in similar length in that of the original Modern Warfare games, and I believe that we had a leak that said that a mission will last anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes. So that's gonna be how much of a length it's gonna have per mission, and we're apparently gonna have 14 missions, and that is according to leaks though. So who knows, that might be true, that may not be. They might even remove a mission or two, they might even add a mission or two. And they also says that the game is not political, and I have a hard time believing it. But at the same time, like, we heard that there will be a mission that will be based in like Uzbekistan, and that's an imaginary country. So obviously I see why they say not political, because obviously like this game is gonna be realistic, but at the same time they're gonna be using imaginary country names, and you know, like certain things are gonna be imaginary and certain things will not be accurate because of obviously real world issues like licensing issues and whatnot. And Joel says that game story has made him cry, and honestly, bro, I don't think that Joel is a softie or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of playtesters also said that the game made them cry, and I think that's good, man. If the gamers cried, I'm happy, because obviously that tells me if the homies cry by playing video games, that is good news. Spec Ops has so much more depth than it did before. Spec Ops is a continuation of the campaign. He also confirmed that. We talked about it earlier. They intend to support Spec Ops post-launch. Spec Ops does support split screen, and multiplayer sports split screen as well. And I quote, "We didn't want to put a number on Call of Duty 4, but always wanted to be Modern Warfare." So that's why they're not calling it Modern Warfare 4, but rather just Modern Warfare. And I can honestly respect that. I feel like that if this game does good, which I really think it's gonna do, but I don't want to be speaking too early. Like, I don't want to be that guy, like, from a year later, I'm like, okay, Modern Warfare was just like Black Ops 4, even worse. I don't want to be that guy, bro, but it looks like that it's gonna be a good game, and I definitely appreciate that, because I feel like that if this game is a banger, homies are gonna be like, yeah, that was a good decision to call it Modern Warfare and not Modern Warfare 4. And he also did say that I'm just focused on this game in a response to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. And Beanox, High Moon, and Raven are also helping with Modern Warfare, and according to leaks, Raven is working with Battle Royale, and Raven is also gonna be working on Black Ops 5. So yeah, it's a new engine and not a new engine, basically confirming that this game is gonna have a completely brand new engine, because obviously past games have been modifying an engine and they've been calling that a new engine, but this time it's gonna be completely brand new, so that's good. He also confirmed by saying that no zombies, and honestly, as a big zombies fan, I think that's a good move, because Call of Duty zombies fatigue is real, and that's pretty good to know that we're not gonna have zombies, because the chances are we're gonna get it next year. And Emslie really wished he worked on Call of Duty Ghosts. So if you were someone who wanted Call of Duty Ghosts too, well, he really wished he worked on that. And Joel, if you're listening, I'm glad that you're not working on that game, because hey, you really need a banger, and if this game does good, you can always work on a Call of Duty Ghosts 2 game after this game, right? Like, if this game is a success, then obviously it's gonna like sit well with the homies, and people are gonna be open to the idea of Call of Duty Ghosts 2, and I hope that they make that game, because that story was pretty good too, in my opinion as well. But on the other hand though, this is something that I talked about in my last video, but quickly wanna go over it. Jeremy Kendall, he's an ex-Sledgehammer game developer. He legitimately confirmed, and he also deleted the tweet of him confirming that Modern Warfare 2 Remaster is real, but I'm gonna actually put this on your guys' screen. Quote, "The game has long been done." The Gaming Revolution also said the same thing a while ago, and his leaks are coming true. A ton of them came true, right? Pretty much all of them. There's like little leaks here and there that we still have to wait for, but he says that the game has long been done. There is no financial reason to put it out. As much as Gamer Nostalgia tells them they need this game out, it just won't sell enough to justify it. The only reason they put out Modern Warfare 1 Remaster was because of the Infinite Warfare fiasco. And he also followed up by saying unless Activision postpones a major release by a year, this simply won't see the day of light. So yeah, I don't think we're getting Modern Warfare 2 Remaster anytime soon. I personally believe that they're gonna be putting out next year with Black Ops 5, or maybe before Black Ops 5, to boost up the sales and, you know, keep the investors happy or something like that. But this is pretty much it. A lot of good news. Gonna have a ton of leaks coming very soon for you guys as well, and a ton of news is going down. Definitely like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.